Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. I am doing this poem very late in the sort of early evening. I did an overnight shift last night, and so I came home and I was really super tired, and I didn't have the energy to do the poem before I went to bed, so I was like, I'll do it afterwards. So here you go. I have a new original poem for you, hot off the presses, and it's a little bit longer than last week. I gave you a short one last week, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one right now. And here we go. They allowed themselves to step out of the center of every narrative in their and others' lives. It took them until their early 40s to understand that everyone has a right to their own story. Everyone's experience is valid, regardless of whether they agreed or disagreed. I admire that. I, myself, am broken in 3 places. I am digging, hollowing out, dredging down, lower down towards the bottom edge of a belief that is regretfully common and not so deep. Lower to a highly insecure, volatile, yet painfully held fast, rooted understanding about my essential nature that has put stops in my joy, fear in my maybes, hesitations in my attempts, fractures in my confidence, and the other shoe fall in a good deal of my speculation. I have been operating this experience with the gas and the brake on at the same time. I was told a lie by people and systems that knew they were telling one until time passed and they thought it truth. It was reinforced till I took it as gospel. Wiser now, I have to get from under it. But the tracks are well worn and the gears are rusted in place. And so I am excavating, unearthing, burrowing down, 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 scraping down, 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 and sadly not so deep, to rescue my soul. That's it. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for listening to my poem. I hope that you got something out of it, and I hope that it was able to give you some different understanding or a different perspective about things, and maybe think about your own life. So thank you so much again for listening. And I want to say, for those of you who are watching the trial, I'm not watching the trial because I know it's going to be too traumatic for me. So please make sure that you are taking good care of yourself, and that when you do, that you take breaks, and when you do take breaks, you give yourself joy, you give yourself comfort, you give yourself happiness, you give yourself some reassurance, you communicate with people who you can a gathering space that you can release some of this stuff in that's safe for you. And then if you're getting back to it because you feel like you really need to watch it, make sure that you are being kind to yourself and supporting of yourself during it. Because the thing for me is, like, I know it's like this trial is so challenging and just so traumatic for people, so many people in this country and around the world whose relatives or loved ones or friends have died from police brutality. So this is a very heavy place, and people are feeling incredibly delicate and fragile and sensitive. So when you're out and about in the world, please make sure that you are being mindful and careful of that. Don't talk cavalierly about this, because this really cuts deep for a lot of us. So please make sure that everybody out there, you're operating with care for yourself and care for others. Okay? All right. So thank you so much again for listening. Yay! Okay. Happy Sunday. I'm going to give you some kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah. I'm gonna give you some hugs. Hugs for you. I hope you feel good and feel strong and feel capable and able and loved. I hope that you give love and kindness and support and joy to the people around you that care for you. And I will see you next Sunday. One more kiss. Mwah. Bye.